Our next speaker is Nils Sundling. He is the CEO and chairman at Runway BPO and at Scandinavian House. And they also have a nearshoring department in the Ukraine. Nils?
Thank you. Like all the other speakers today, I want to say that I'm very happy to be here. Runway has had an operation in Ukraine for almost 4 years now. And I will tell you a little bit about the company, a little bit of why we choose to establish ourselves in Ukraine, and what our plans is further, and also how we have experienced to be operating from a country which is fantastic, but also have a tendency to give us some challenges now and then. Runway is a 13-year-old company. I started it up in 2003. We started up in Tallinn as a traditional call center, selling scratch tickets for Norwegian humanitarian organizations. And as we speak, we are around 900 people, and we expect to be 1,000 people in our 9 offices in these 5 countries within the summer next year. So it has been some travel and definitely an interesting one. What Runway do is, to a certain extent, traditional outsourcing. We do customer service, but also during the latest years, we have developed ourselves to be a full BPO provider. I'll come a little bit back to that. What we think is most important for our clients is to feel unique. I mean, every person, every company wants to feel unique. And if you choose an outsourcing partner, obviously you want them to also to help you feeling unique in front of yourself and also in front of your clients. So that's something we work very, very hard on to produce and deliver every day. As I said, we started up in Tallinn in 2003 because we found that Baltics was a very interesting place to be if we wanted to create something around outsourcing. That was a very good idea in 2003. And for some services, it's still quite a good idea. But it's also a fact that the Baltics has been adjusted very, very much to the rest of Europe. The cost level has been increasing. So as outsourcers that wanted to develop, to have new clients and go into new markets, we had also to think a little bit differently. What we did was that we started to ask clients, what is important for you? What else do you want from Runway? And as we spoke with our clients, it was very, very clear that for many of them, it was a cost issue. But we also had some clients saying that, okay, Runway, we have an operation in Norway which is too expensive, but we need native speakers. We need speakers that speak the language, which can give us 100% security about the language. And we had a history then for almost 10 years, recruiting and delivering services from the Baltics. And we was able eventually to train these people to be very good in the language, but they could never be fluent, especially not in writing. So what we started to look at was to find a place where we could offer this kind of services with the native speakers. And we ended up choosing Spain. And currently we have around 350 people in Spain, all of them native Norwegian, Swedish, Nordic speakers, whatever, delivering our services from Malaga, Alicante, and Barcelona. So that has proven quite successful. On the other hand, we had some clients saying that we are very happy with the quality in the Baltics, but the prices is a most important issue for us. So can you come up with a place where you can deliver the same quality services with the same standard, but to a lower price? And then we had done some other business in Ukraine before. I have a Ukrainian wife, so I know this country quite well. So we started to investigate what could we do to make this low-cost operation and where should we put it. And we ended up in Ukraine. We started up in Kiev. Currently, we are around 100 people serving our clients from there, in everything from customer service in Norwegian, Swedish, English, German language, and also we serve our clients with quite a huge extent of IT services. As I said, in many respects, Runway is a traditional BPO provider. But to be able to compete in this market, especially if you are small, as we are, even if we are 1,000 people, you need to think new, you need to customize, you need to tailor-make everything you do. And I don't think that the promises that we give our clients, which I show you behind me now, is very unique. But what is unique and what we're trying to be unique about is the way we deliver them, the way we're fulfilling the promises we give to our clients. And not only because I'm here today, but on a general basis, I have to say that in Ukraine, we have very, very good results doing that. Skilled people, honest people, hardworking people gives very, very good score from our clients for any service we're doing from Ukraine at the moment. So, as I mentioned, we are now looking for location number 2 in Ukraine to take it even further and to develop our model both internationally but also in Ukraine. The business we are in is in many ways very simple, but it's also extremely hard because it's all about people. For me, there is 3 things which is crucial for success in this market. Finding, hiring, and training the right people on the right places. We constantly look for talent. We constantly look for places to go where it's good people to the right cost, which want to do a good job, working in a safe and good environment. Our company does around 250,000 customer interactions a month. That is 250,000 possibilities to do a good job and 250,000 possibilities to do a bad job. And our employees is like all of us in this room. We have good days, we have bad days. We have problems at home, we have problems at work. Obviously, to make this 250,000 interactions every month be as good as possible is a huge challenge. You need to work hard, you need to train people hard, but the most important thing is that you have to hire and get the best people. When we started up in the Baltics in 2003, it was convenient because then we can find Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, whatever speaking people we looked for, which has been studying in Norway, which has been working in Norway, or which have some relationship in Norway. Even people that have studied the language in the Baltics. But that market went away quite fast. And what we needed to do then was to start to train our own people in the language. We started to recruit people which had studied one or another language and train them in the Scandinavian languages. We do this on a 26 weeks course, and the target is to have 120 graduates every year. We have an established cooperation with Norwegian and Swedish schools, universities, and so on and so on. And we also have established what we call My Runway School, which is your own place in the sky, in the cloud, where you can store your information, where you can find information about Norway, clients, and so on and so on. We started this in the Baltics with good results. And when we started up in Ukraine, we said that if we can do it in the Baltics, we think that we can do it in Ukraine as well. And now when we're moving further in Ukraine, we believe that if we can learn people in Kiev speaking this language, we can learn them in other cities in Ukraine as well. So what we will do now is we'll take this academy ID with us to develop ourselves, our clients, and our concept further into Ukraine. Since our clients is to 90% Scandinavian companies, we think that the language thing is obviously important, but it's also very, very important to share with our clients, with our employees, the values that are known from Scandinavia. So what we are using a lot of time and energy for is from people we recruit. From day one, we try to get them into the values, the things they are talking about, the way they are thinking and acting, like Scandinavian business values. That's really important for us and the clients. Thank you.